Shalom. This is to all Israelite groups and all Israelite communities and all breakoffs from One West and breakoffs from breakoffs from breakoffs from breakoffs. No matter what rainbow uniform you wear, red, white, purple and white, all white, it don't matter. You should all treat the I.S.U.P.K like your weird, misunderstood Sabbaths. You shouldn't do anything until you counsel with the I.S.U.P.K. We'll tell you when and what to eat. We'll tell you who to marry. We'll tell you who to have sex with and how. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your wives. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your kids, your brothers, your sisters, your parents, your friends, everybody. We'll tell you when and how to pray. We'll tell you how to direct your life in a way that's pleasing to the Most High God of Israel and our Black King Yahushua, aka Jesus Christ. We will be to you instead of a God. Just like the Most High told Moses in Exodus 4:16 that Aaron would be to him instead of a mouth and he would be to Aaron instead of a God. That's what we'll do for you. It is what you all need because none of you know what the fuck you are doing. I pray you understand. Shalom.
If she has your DNA and it's in you, she's going to want to connect. And once she sees how magnificent and how powerful, and even this form that you did, this profound display of love, you know, in having this platform, I think it's going to blow her mind because, what you're doing here is not just selfish. You're using this situation to help other people find their way. And so even in that where, it's benefiting her, she'll be able to see this. This is part of her legacy. You're part of her legacy. But other people will be able to share in this and say, thank you, brother, because this podcast, this show saved my life.
Shalom. Back at it again, man. The Lord 57 annual Passover back at the B&H Ranch. It's going down, man. Hey, Shalom, Israel. We're back again in Houston, Texas at the B&H Ranch. It's going down this time for the 57th annual Passover. Let me tell you, man, it's going to be a glorious event, as usual, down in the Wild Wild West. This year, man, we're going to have everything at the ranch, man. The lamb slaughter, General Mahaiman's class, the children party going to be glorious, the black party going to be glorious, and you already know the Passover going to be amazing. And the Feast of Unleavened Bread is going to be here. It's going to be an amazing event. Come out. It's going to be $200 for everybody under 17. Make sure you pay that. You know what? We're really giving it away. You're getting too much for free, pretty much. This is a free Passover almost. $200 ain't nothing. So, man, I'm telling you, come out, support the truth. ISUPK.com, home of the truth. Hey, man, Passover.
watch how you step in. Yeah. But that was my niggas. Got my nigga Rewan with me. But that was my niggas to be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding General YAHANNA. That for my niggas to be an honor and a blessing. Look, hey, straight off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home. That's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown. I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my Hakim gon' let him have it. Hey, thank you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it. Ain't got no manners. All them pussy niggas talk the shit. Yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we U.P.K, Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm rippin'. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start stepping. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood, I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For I take your life or let you take mine. That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complex. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Hey, hey.
Shalom, Israel, with the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. And you know what time it is. It's the Lord's 57th annual Passover. And it's going to be held in Houston, Texas on April 4th. Don't forget, bring your family, bring your friends, because this is going to be the time that so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans can come under one roof in one house and to serve the Lord. It's that time. $200 per person. Don't forget, over the age of 17. Don't forget the Lord's Passover. It's coming.
Kingdoms ours, all the heathens forbidden. The chosen bow down to no one. It was written.
They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So that you said that they put millions of my access. Yes, you said. Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did? That's right. One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog.
I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. Just obstacles set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never our home. Only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe this slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting. The trail of my tears is countless. The fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles will make it official. I'm capturing every crack and surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be. Slavery for me. And let the whole world see that when I'm in the cage and safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash. Get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom be busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now.
You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
Look, ain't no remorse in my blood slim. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember YAHANNA's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in his body, you fit the Lord, fuck the cartel. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in a dress, she a bombshell. Revenge is served cold, I just hope they making oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in a world of mad shooters. There was design fire for our babies to pass through in the day of our king's reign. I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums.
You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
He parted the Red Sea, and the entire nation of Israel walked out of the slavery of slavery.
The I.S.U.P.K. presents the Lord's 57th annual Passover, April 4th, 2026 in Houston, Texas. You do not want to miss this one, Israel. Shalom.
And all the warriors be like, boom, yasha.
99 cents.
Yeah, keep going. We good. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Baking soda's only 99 cents.
Yo. There's pressure that comes with the block. You could end up inside of a box when you get your knob buzzed by a op after getting set up by a thought. Opportunity, it doesn't knock. No, that sound right there be the cops. And all of that stress that we talking still beats punching the clock. You think I wanna sweep your floor from 8 to 4? Fuck, I wanna take your orders for when your favorite star got an Audemars that's worth more than mama's car. Type of shit make you wanna say fuck the law. When your rent's due and your piss poor, nigga, we don't even own our own corner store. So quarter waters cost a quarter more, huh? Wanna be an entrepreneur? We want sign checks. We want work for ourselves. We want on the nets. You're too much of a threat when you're on your own assets. So the only thing they show us is how to be an outlet. So we won't connect. They say hi like hola. Listen to Hova. Whip up a Rover. Been watching Power. Tommy and Ghost, bruh. So I need some powder. Fish scale and soda for 99 cents.
It's hard to repent when you gotta pay rent. Baking soda's only 99 cents. Make it make sense, oh, make it make sense. Baking soda's only 99 cents. It's hard to repent when you gotta pay rent. Baking soda's only 99 cents. Make it make sense, oh, make it make sense. Yeah. See, the money is the motive. Repeat my history, crack cocaine is like the motif. It's plain and simple, way back then my mother hustled. It's in my blood, so I feel like it's time to grind, just like the times when niggas lied. Hold up, back then was the bad days, motherfuckers push mad weight. I was a crack baby, tell me nothing about my mother and the struggle. See, I love it in this fucking trying to smoke when she hustle. Selling everything in the house, goddamn. She ain't give a damn about a spouse, goddamn. So my oldest brother had to man up, had to take care of us in the piece with 4 kids. And one on the way with no clip, no food in the fridge, on some post shit. Got food stamps from the neighbors. Ty worth ain't ask no favors. Late night he was shot bodegas. Loaf bread is to me some mayo. Kool-Aid had about 4 flavors. And when Ty went to cash out, Aki lashed out. Told him he'd take food stamps. $15 for that kid. Fuck all that shit. Then the young nigga noticed that it could be the coldest. Take back what they owed us. Whole world on the shoulders. No food in the kitchen but the stove work. $10 in the sack and he pointed to the back. Say, let me get that soda. 99 cents. It's hard to repent when you gotta pay rent. Baking soda's only 99 cents. Make it make sense, oh, make it make sense. Baking soda's only 99 cents. It's hard to repent when you gotta pay rent. Baking soda's only 99 cents. Make it make sense, oh, make it make sense. Yeah.
Okay, so let me get this shit straight.
I help him in the back.
So I gotta go.
Okay, we're good. I take that off. Take me off. Okay, he's doing it
to
right.
Go to school, to get a job, just to pay for the loans I took out in the first place. I'm looking at this arm and hammer like I should have a hammer in my arm right goddamn now. Shit ain't make no sense. Lord, make it make sense. Goddamn.
Baking soda's only 99 cents. Hey, it's hard to repent when you gotta pay rent. Baking soda's only 99 cents. Make it make sense, oh, make it make sense. Baking soda's only 99 cents. Only 99. It's hard to repent when you gotta pay rent. Baking soda's only 99 cents. Make it make sense, oh, make it make sense. Baking soda's only 99 cents.
Shalom, Israel. It's that time again. The I.S.U.P.K. under Commanding General YAHANNA presents the Lord's 57th Annual Passover. That's right, the Lord's 57th Annual Passover, April 4th, 2026 in Houston, Texas. All Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans are commanded to observe the Lord's Passover. This will be the biggest Passover to date. You do not want to miss this. Fresh lamb, fresh wine, and bitter herbs as commanded by the Most High. Only $200 per person, ages 17 and up. The biggest event of the year. There is only one Passover, and it's under Commanding General YAHANNA. See you there, Israel. SHALAM. Nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men of war, and warlike apparel. Prefer our leaders, can't get between us. Watch where you stepping.
I had a crazy idea. We were surprised that no one had done it before.
Success?
They said free the Palestinians, then celebrate the death of Native Indians. How these other races gon' take us serious? They don't. It's silly thinking you can fight oppression with a vote. I'm so woke, I got sleep deprivation. Belly of the beast giving birth to a nation. You know how I feel to have culture and they take it. It'll never be peace. Tell them free the reservation. Till it's backwards. They don't know that they exist no more. Ever try reaching out for help and you just get ignored? Pick up vices like drugs, a child fill a void. They get a youth life sentence for killing. He was just a boy. Niggas poor, what we living for? Life a gamble, it's like 10 or 4. Police hands around your neck, they just hit record. We in war, man, this ain't the norm. But you don't know how I feel to be black. Yeah, you don't know how I feel to be black. Yeah, you don't know how I feel to be black. Yeah, you don't know how I feel to be black. Yeah, you don't know. Mama on the stage crying. She just lost her only son to gang violence. Pops level 4 yard talking through the fence. Have you ever tried to hug your loved ones through a fence? Have you ever been hated just because your skin? Have you ever worked all week and couldn't pay your rent? Life a trip, I'm trying to catch my balance. Every step feel like I'm walking backwards. Credit card, but gotta check the balance. I come from where it's rough, that's why my heart callous. They want you to fall weak, that's a war tactic. Look how we live, what's scary than that? What you know about crossing the Darien Gap? Risk your life to live in hell or bury your kids. Either way we gotta suffer and they just get rich. Life a bitch, why waste time telling you that? Cause if you ain't a nigga like me, you don't know how I feel to be black. Yeah, you don't know how I feel to be black. Yeah, you don't know how I feel to be black. Yeah, you don't know how I feel to be black. Yeah, you don't know.
I got big rank, you mad, get stained, work hard, then play, bad bitch, my taste, we vibe, we lay, you purple, you gay, delete tags, lil' fame, I'm on wall, got the same, 4 wrong, 4 wrong, these people, 4 wrong, I try to tell these motherfuckers time and time, 4 wrong, pussy ass, purple ass nigga, man, 4 wrong, they get your born ass right. Niggas better get their weight up, you little body bitch. Worry about a damn pay cut, you little body bitch. I ain't worried about none of these niggas, little body bitch. You that scare rag, coward ass little body bitch. Had to fuck around, get my rank up, you little body bitch. And I'm pouring up, yeah, young nigga, and I'ma take a sip. Yeah, all these niggas want down hate, but tell them zip it, lip. You a dumb ass, scare ass boy, little body bitch. And I ain't worried about nothing, nigga, nah, I ain't worried about shit. I got more than one, so you know nigga don't reminisce. I spit flavors on these damn beats, niggas better catch a pitch. Never knew a goddamn man be scared to represent. But you a whole ass, dirt ass, little damn body ass nigga. Get body with it damn scripture with your little body ass nigga. Nigga, I'm a true priest, true line nigga, true Zion ass nigga. And you a little boy, little bitch ass, little body ass nigga. Be rain, you mad, get stained, work hard, then play. Bad bitch, my taste, we vibe, we lay, you purple, you gay, you leech ass, lil' fame, I won't walk, got the same, 4 wrong, 4 wrong, 4 wrong, 4 wrong, I shit I tell them is fuck wrong. Get your shit together, nigga. Fuck wrong. Work it. I'ma do this shit till I rock it, you little body bitch. I'ma ditch your ass like your pot, you little body bitch. And I'm smooth with it, y'all ZOC, you little body bitch. And I switch, ain't gon' never thought, you little body bitch. And I'ma stay turning like the cuz, you little body bitch. And I'm stone cold like a bond, you little body bitch. And I'm war like that bar, you little body bitch. And my aim like that a ZOC, you little body bitch. Need a princess papa, you little body bitch. Or anyone down the slide, you little body bitch, yeah. I keep a couple straps in my ride, you little body bitch. Cause it can't get it, won't die, cause I'm body bitch. I got be right, you mad, get stoned, work hard, get played, bad bitch, my taste, we vibe, we lay, we purple, we pay, the new tails, love fight, all on, I say, fuck wrong. Fuck wrong. Hey,
All right. Check 1 West. Check 1 West. My mic sounds nice. Clap it up. Oh, yeah. Shalom. Israel. Y'all Bashim Rashad Brakathon to my brothers. Y'all Shema Alathon Bashim Rashad to my sisters. You know what time it is. You know what day it is. It's Tuesday, you understand? And welcome to the Feast of Purim. You understand? The closing of the Feast of Purim under the ISUPK, Israelite School Universal Practical Knowledge, start out of 1 West, Huntsville and Fishery Hall, New York, under Commanding General YAHANNA. Understand, as always, we teach that the blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians are the true Jews, the true Israelites of the Bible, and anybody and everybody who is not like us is the oppressor and the devil the Bible speaks of. All right, Most High in Christ, I am your priest from the east of Dharma. Understand? And we have a treat for you tonight. Understand? Finishing up the story of Esther. Understand? Touching on a book that that we believe that the church has never touched, has barely opened, you understand, passes by all the time. We'd be surprised if the church has even heard of this book. You understand? Because I've never heard of this story essentially when it comes to church. All right, but this is a very important story, as we were discussing on last night. You understand, the story of Esther throughout the book of Esther, you understand, is very important. It's very essential, you understand, to the moral compass of blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians. It's very essential to the history, you understand, of blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians. All right, and it's also the story of Esther is also essential to the livelihood of blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians. You understand, it's essentially because of Esther why we are still alive today and able to tell the story, right? Most High in Christ. So if you were with us on last night, or even if you weren't, since like we'll give you just a quick summary. All right, they have the king Ahasuerus, understand, who rules over who has a very vast kingdom from the stretches from from Ethiopia all the way to India. You understand? And he had a queen who, during his 180-day feast, his party, you understand, essentially decided that she did not want to be shown off by him. She didn't want to follow after what her king or what her husband told her what to do. You understand? And she took on the role that she was going to just utterly humiliate, embarrass, disrespect, and even emasculate this man in front of his peers, in front of his colleagues. You understand? And this is a danger because this woman of status has a lot of influence, and she could influence a whole kingdom. All right. But the men of this kingdom, the officials, saw what was happening, and they said, you know what, we have to nip this in the bud. All right. So then what they did was they put out an order, they put out a decree that essentially that they're hiring and they're looking for a new queen. You understand? A new queen for the king. And essentially, you have Esther, who was spotted by the king, you understand? And now she is in a position of power, right? Now she has the influence, she has status. But the way that she did it was not just by looks, but it was her demeanor, it was personality. You understand? If you remember us yesterday, we talked about the cheat code, because what Esther didn't ask for anything. Matter of fact, Esther did not have a very demanding attitude. You understand? She didn't come in like, oh, just look at me. I deserve this. I deserve everything that I want. But instead, she was very humble in her actions. She was very, dare we use this word, very submissive. You understand? In her attitude. And with that, she won, right? Like we said, now she's in a position of power. But then later on, there's a new challenger comes around by the name of Haman. And he is an Agite, who is essentially an ascendant of the Amalekites, or as we know today, the so-called Jewish man, you know, saying the imposters, the fake Jews, right? And now he's like top tier. He's virtually second in command. And he stumbles upon somebody who is a Jew named Mordecai, who does not respect him, does not respect his power, who would not acknowledge him, would not show him any respect. You know what I'm saying? And it completely will completely ignore him. And now Haman feels very disrespected. And matter of fact, not only does Haman want to deal with Mordecai, but now he wants to take out that punishment on the whole nation of Israel. Anybody who's a Jew within this kingdom, within these 127 cities and provinces, Haman wants them destroyed just because one man disrespected him. You understand? We're going to see the power of influence. We're also going to see the atrocities of the oppressor and how selfish he can be. And also we're going to see on the depths that he will go, you understand, to destroy a whole nation. All right? Question?
Yeah. If I could, sir.
Please.
How do you pronounce the king's name again, and what was his nationality?
Let's see. His name, how you pronounce his name is Ahasuerus. Ahasuerus. Right? And he is a Persian, if I'm correct. All right. So let's catch up. We are in the book of Esther, chapter 5. Chapter 5.
This is the book of Esther, chapter 5 and verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
Now it came to pass on the third day that Esther put on her royal apparel and stood in the inner court of the king's house over against the king's house.
Mm-hmm.
And the king sat upon his royal throne in the royal house over against the gate of the house.
Okay, so now you see here it says like on the third day. All right, when last we left off, after Esther heard about the decree that was set upon her people, the bounty, understand, that her older cousin Mordecai told her and gave her the reality check, understand, that to teach her that yes, though you have this position of power, do not think that you can escape this destruction that's upon us. Don't think that you're so high and mighty, because once they find out who you are, they're going to get you too. You know what I'm saying? And she had to come back to reality. And afterwards, she said, okay, I understand what you're saying. You're absolutely right. So now I need you, I need you, older cousin, who is like her play father, if you will. You understand? I need you. I need my family. I need all of my people, you understand, to pray with me and pray for me and fast with me. You understand? Let's do this for 3 days and 3 nights. No food or no water. Let's give supplication to our Lord that he will save us from this destruction. All right. So that's where we're catching up on the 3rd day. All right. Verse 2.
And it was so, when the king saw Esther the queen standing in the court, that she obtained favor in his sight. And the king held out to Esther the golden scepter that was in his hand.
Okay, so he held out the golden scepter. And also, as a recap, remember, one of the reality checks was that Esther knew of the destruction that was upon her people, but she said that if she just walks into the court trying to address her husband, trying to address the king, that her own life will be in danger. You understand? And that she could be eliminated just for coming into the court unannounced. Right? Then she said, okay, you know what? I have to put my own life on the line for my people. If I perish, I perish. Now we're seeing she comes up to the king. And guess what? She has favor in his sight. You understand? The king's looking at his wife and says, oh man, there goes my beautiful thing. There goes my beautiful wife, my queen. You understand? Who is so peaceful and subtle. You understand? He said, look at that tasty thing. Here she comes. She wants to talk to me. You know what, baby? Come on in. Matter of fact, here's the golden scepter to give you permission in front of everybody. All right. Continue on.
So Esther drew near and touched the top of the scepter.
All right, look at that. Then she drew near, all soft and subtle. And then she saying she wants to just touch the scepter, accepting her king's acknowledgement. All right.
Then said the king unto her, what wilt thou, Queen Esther? And what is thy request? It shall be given thee to the half of the kingdom.
Wow. Now this is something right here. This king is so in love with his wife and so in love with Esther. You know what I'm saying? He invites her into the court and then he says, hey, what is it, baby? What you need? What can I do for you? All right. And then he says that he will give it unto her to at least half the kingdom. So whatever she wants, you know what I'm saying? It will be so, and it will be official, at least to half of the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? That is some power and influence. And that's also some love from this king for his woman. Understand? That he is willing to give her at least half the kingdom just on a simple request. And remember how we said the cheat code. Esther didn't come in all demanding, asking for everything. She virtually asked for nothing, but she got everything. All right. Very good. Keep going.
And Esther answered, if it seemed good unto the king, let the king and Haman come this day unto the banquet that I have prepared for him.
All right. And also look how she addresses her man. If it seems good to you, if it's all right with you, if I could, baby, you understand? He said, I would like to just do something simple. Like, can we have a banquet? You understand? I want to acknowledge somebody. Sure thing. That doesn't seem like a problem. Go ahead. Keep going.
Then the king said, Haman to make haste that he may do as Esther had said. So the king and Haman came to the banquet that Esther had prepared.
Okay, so now this is interesting. because Haman is the one that has put out the bounty on the Israelites. But yet Esther is saying, you know what? Let's have a banquet together. Let's invite him to dinner. Right? So now what does it appear that's what's going on? Oh, Lord, I appreciate that. What can we see here that Esther is kind of doing? All right.
She's using that influence to kind of bring the enemy kind of in, sleep, let his guard down a little bit.
Okay.
And have the person that got power to go ahead and execute what she ultimately desires.
Okay, I like that. All right, let's get a scripture real quick. Let's go to I know Naquan might like this scripture here. Let's go to Matthew, I believe, chapter 10, verse 16.
Okay.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves.
Okay, so now who's speaking here?
That's Christ speaking, sir.
Okay, so this is Christ speaking. All right, so now this is like just trying to essentially give us some advice, give us good suggestions, some wisdom, right? So now sending us in the midst of what? Of wolves, right? We know that wolves are very they're apex predators. You understand? They pounce on the weak, right? They're hunters. But now we're being sent in the midst of wolves, right? So now just think back. We got Esther, who was in the midst of a wolf, right? The midst of a predator, somebody who's ready to pounce on her, right? Keep reading.
Oh God. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves.
Wow. See now? Look at this. Wise as a serpent. You understand? So now you can be intelligent, be cunning when you have to. You understand? But at the same time, as wise as a serpent, but you're still what?
Harmless as dove.
Harmless as a dove. That's what Esther is showing. Wise as a serpent, but harmless as a dove. Using her power of influence. You understand? But also at the same time, not showing your whole hand. You don't have to tell everything that's going on right now. Let things play out. Is there any more to that verse?
No, sir.
All right, no sweat. Very good. All right, let's get back into Esther.
Verse 6. And the king said unto Esther at the banquet of wine, why, what is thy petition? And it shall be granted thee. And what is thy request? Even to the half of the kingdom it shall be performed.
All right.
Then answered Esther and said, my petition and my request is, if I found favor in the sight of the king, and if it please the king to grant my petition.
All right, you see how she's talking to him? See how she's talking to him?
Yes, sir.
Once again, sisters, here is your cheat code. It's right here in the Bible. Talk to me nice. Address your man nice, very soft and subtle. You know what I'm saying? I know some sisters, they like to they like to use the baby voice on their man, right? And I think I'm correct. I hear a little giggling in the background. You understand? But guess what, sisters? It works. It works. It works, right? Because that's the thing. Just real quick, you know what I'm saying? When I'm talking to a lady, I like to hear something nice, soft, and subtle, right? Because guess what else that will do? Now I can be subtle. I don't have to be on guard. You understand? I don't have to be on guard. But now if I'm hearing, you know what I'm saying, something loud and boisterous, and dare we say manly, right? And I'm not just talking in the voice, but we're talking in the attitude, right? If I hear a manly attitude, guess what now? I'm going to have a manly attitude. And I'm going to want to I'm going to put myself in a position where I have to fight now. I got to defend myself because it sounds like a threat is coming towards me. You understand? So, sisters, use your softness with your man. Use your softness with your man. Believe it or not, your man wants to give you everything that you desire. He does. But there are certain ways to do that. Certain ways. You understand? You can't get what you can't get what you want. You understand? By being loud and mean, have an attitude. But if you use kind words, soft words, then guess what? Your man will be soft with you. He will be gentle with you because that's what's required. And then, of course, you talk nice. Your man can be hard on you when the time comes as well. And everything will be all right. Right? Very good. Keep going.
And to perform my request,
Mm-hmm.
let the king and Haman come to the banquet that I shall prepare for them. And I will do tomorrow as the king has said.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so now she's asking, can I prepare a banquet? You know what I'm saying? Let's have a feast. Let's have like a little party, a little get together. All right, no sweat. No sweat. Keep reading.
Then went Haman forth that day joyful and with a glad heart. But when Haman saw Mordecai in the king's gate, that he stood not up, nor moved for him, he was full of indignation against Mordecai.
Okay, now remember Haman's position in the kingdom. He's top tier. He's virtually second in command. We saw earlier how he just walked up to the king in the court. There was no issue.
Right.
You know saying this man has power. Right? And so now, when you are addressed by the king, and then the queen wants to address you too, wants to talk to you. All right. Now, Haman, look at this. Haman is just so glad. So, as it says, so full of joy. Right? But now, at the everything that he has, this one man refuses to acknowledge him. Refuses to give him the respect that he wants. And then what it says, he said, now he's full of indignation. Let's look that up real quick. Y'all know I love definitions. Let's look at the word indignation. It says he was full of indignation against Mordecai.
The definition of indignation, anger or annoyance.
Oh.
Provoked by what is perceived as unfair treatment.
Okay. So now let's take a look at that. Look at the scripture. So now Haman saw Mordecai in the king's gate. Hold that definition. That he stood not up nor moved for him. He was full of anger and what else? Resentment. Because this man would not move up. He would not stand for him. Right? And then what else? And the definition? No, the definition. What else?
It's annoying.
Then he's angry, he's annoyed, and then he is
displeased.
No, you said full of resentment?
Resentment.
Full of resentment. Right? So now everything is Mordecai's fault. You understand? I'm top tier. I'm like I'm the second man in charge. But I can't feel that way now because this man right here won't acknowledge me. See how petty the person can be and selfish. This is why we have to separate from our oppressors.
Right.
We can't be around people like this. We can't have brotherhood with these people because they don't have brotherhood. We can't be compassionate with these people because they don't have compassion. Instead, they have resentment and anger. You understand? They're full of indignation. because they can't get what they want. Right? Very good. Back to the scriptures.
Verse 10. Nevertheless, Haman refrained himself.
Mm.
And when he came home, he sent and called for his friends and to Zeresh, his wife.
All right, cool. So, he went in, he was upset, and he, I'm gonna get myself together. He went home, he called up his friends and his wife. Want to do a little pillow talking. Keep going.
And Haman told him of the glory of his riches
Mm.
and the multitude of his children and all the things wherein the king had promoted him, and how he had advanced him above the princes and servants of the king.
Now, you see this?
Yeah.
you see this? He goes home and he tells the glory of his riches. He's bragging. He's bragging. The multitude of his children. This man has a whole legacy. You understand? He can pretty much say, yeah, I got all this money. I got all these kids, and I'll be able to take care of them. I got this generational wealth. You understand? I don't have to worry about retirement. And they read, and they said all the things wherein the king had promoted him and how he had advanced him above the princes and the servants. He's above the princes. You understand? That's what we're talking about. This man is top tier. He has it all. He has it all. You understand? But keep going.
Verse 12. Haman said, moreover, yeah, Esther the queen did.
Hold on, no. Hold on, where we at? No, verse
12.
Verse 12. Okay, all right, my apologies. Go ahead.
Verse 12. Haman said, moreover, yeah, Esther the queen did not let no man come in with the king unto the banquet that she had prepared but myself.
Oh man. And then he even bragged about how he was able to sit with the king and the queen. Just them. Just them. You understand? Ain't nobody else. He is bragging about that. He is elated. He's so happy. Keep going.
And tomorrow am I invited unto her also with the king.
And then I get to do it again. The princes don't have this kind of power. Man, do you know who I am? Haman said, he went home and said, hey, y'all, guess what? I am him. I'm him, y'all. I'm him. I got promoted over all these princes, all the chamberlains, the servants. I'm him. Man. Hey, y'all need a loan? I got it. Y'all behind on your rent? Don't worry, I got it. I got it, y'all. I can take care of everybody. I'm feeling good right now. You understand? But keep going.
Yet.
What?
Yet.
What?
Yet.
All
this availeth me nothing.
Oh my God. All of this availeth me nothing. Man, y'all, I am that dude in the kingdom. Man, I got so much money. I'm getting what is that line of? I'm getting money hand over fist. I got so much money I can't even count it, y'all. I'm swimming in it. I am the man. I am him. But yet, go ahead.
So long as I see Mordecai the Jew sitting at the king's gate.
But man, you know what? As long as I see that mofo Israelite Mordecai who refuses to acknowledge me, who refuses to acknowledge my power, man, this ain't shit. I could care less. I got all this money. I care less. I got all this power because this one Jew refuses to acknowledge me. Ain't that something? Ain't that something, y'all? I mean, put this in perspective. If you won the lotto, right? You won it for, say, like, for 10 million. You won it for 10 million, right? You're feeling good. You said, man, I can pay all my bills. Hey, y'all, hey, we can buy a house. We can buy property. We can start up a business. Matter of fact, I ain't got to work no more. We're good. I'm good, y'all. But then you got this one cat that you don't like, who's not even hating on you. He's not even hating on you. He just want to acknowledge you. Hey, y'all. Hey, man, I made it. I made it. That's cute. All right. Cool. Whatever. That's it. Yo, dude, you're not happy for me? Mordecai could care less. Mordecai doesn't care at all. And now, because of that, you had that one person who doesn't care. Now you're willing to throw it all away just to get that one person to acknowledge you. Now, how logical is that? Does that make any sense? That one person won't acknowledge you. Now you're willing to give all of it away just to be respected. Not at all. But that's how the oppressor is. The oppressor wants it all. He wants it all. If he can't get your respect, he will do everything in his power to get it. All right, let's read on.
Then said Zeresh his wife and all his friends unto him, let a gallows be made of 50 cubits high, and tomorrow speak thou unto the king that Mordecai may be hanged thereon. Then go thou in merrily with the king unto the banquet. And the king, and the thing pleased Haman, and he caused the gallows to be made.
Oh, man. So now he did all this talk. He said, man, I'm the man. But it comes back. This one dude want to acknowledge me. He's mad. So now what does his wife say? Well, baby, how about you get rid of him? Get rid of him, right? Now, and the funny thing is, now doesn't it sound just like our modern day oppressor? It's not even his last resort to eliminate people, to terminate people. That's his first option. It's first option. We didn't see the pillow talk where the wife is like, well, baby, maybe you should talk to him. We didn't see that. Or, you know what, baby, it's just one man. Maybe you should ignore him. Don't worry about it. We didn't see none of that. But this wife says, you know what? If you got it like that, and this man refuses to acknowledge you and acknowledge your power, get rid of him. Get rid of him. And then Haman's like, you know what? It's a great idea. I think I'll do that. So you see here how the oppressor is. So it's not just like if we say like hypothetically the white man. It's not just hypothetically the white man. The white man's woman is just as deadly. She's just as much as a serpent, as a snake, as he is. Right. She's just as diabolical. Right? Because remember how we said, she didn't try to talk him out of it. Matter of fact, she encouraged it. She encouraged him. You understand? Right? Let's keep going.
Book of Esther, chapter 6, verse 1. On that night could not the king sleep, and he commanded to bring the book of the records of the chronicle, and they were read before the king. And it was found written that Mordecai had told of. All
right, hold on. So now, so now on this night, the king couldn't sleep. Now, for my people, doesn't it sound familiar? Where you just have that kind of night where You're not tired, but you just don't have that kind of energy. You understand? And you just can't sleep. It's like you're just up. You tried. You walked around. Can't go to sleep. You watch TV. Then you say, you know what? Let me read something. Maybe that will put me to sleep. Right? So then the king says, you know what? Yeah, let me find some books here. Let me get something read to me. Right? Verse 2.
And it was found written that Mordecai had told of Bigthana and Teresh, two of the king's chamberlains, the keepers of the door, who sought to lay hand on the king of Cyrus.
Okay, so now the king is up. He can't sleep. Let me read something. He ends up reading about the plot on his life. Remember how we talked about the guards who are upset and like, you know what? We're gonna lay hands on this man. We're gonna get rid of him. It's written. It's recorded, and the king is reading about it. Keep going.
And the king said, "What honor and dignity have been done to Mordecai for this?"
He said, "Whoa, man! This dude, like, he saved my life. It's because it's this dude right here. That's why those two guards. That's why I had to hang those two guards, man." Then okay, and he says, "Wow, wait a minute, but this dude who saved my life, what happened to him? Like, did we compensate him? Did we pay him? Did we give him any kind of honor? Did we acknowledge him and show him respect and give him credit for the work he has done?" Keep going.
Then said the king's servants that ministered unto him, "There is nothing done for him."
And man, them boys said, "Salaki, sir, it ain't nothing. No, we ain't done nothing for him, sir. So, sorry about that. Ain't nothing done for him." All right, keep going.
And the king said, "Who is in the court?"
All right, so you see that question. So now the king is having a conversation with his servants, but then suddenly now somebody's in his court. Apparently they came in unannounced because he's asking questions. Hold on, we have a discussion right here, but wait a minute. Who's coming up in my court? Keep going.
Now Haman was come into the upper court of the king's house to speak unto the king to hang Mordecai on the gallows that he had prepared for him.
Now here comes Haman with his scheme. Oh yeah, I got a plan now. I got a plan to really get this thing in motion. I already got the bounty, but I really want to to do something for Mordecai. So you know what? I'm the man, right? I'm the man, right, baby? Yeah. I'm gonna take it to the king. I got an idea. Keep going.
And the king's servant said unto him, "Behold, Haman standeth in the court." And the king said, "Let him come in."
All right. So now he came. Now he approached unannounced as well. He just showed. He didn't have an appointment. He just showed up. Said, "Hey, I need to talk to the king." King said, "All right, then come on, let him in. No sweat." Keep going.
So Haman came in, and the king said unto him, "What shall be done unto the man whom shall the king delight to honor?"
All right, hold on. So now, before Haman can give him his plan, the king says, "Hey, Haman, I got a question for you. Like, what should be done to somebody, you know what I'm saying, that the king really like delights in? You know what I'm saying? He got some favor for him. What you know, hey Haman, what would you do? What would you do for somebody the king really has the delight in? What would you do, Haman? I just want to get your honest opinion." All right, keep going.
Now Haman thought in his heart, to whom would the king delight to the honor more than to myself?
All right, now you see, here we go again. Here's the oppressor, so high and mighty. You understand? He said, I mean, I am the man, aren't I? Surely he's talking about me. Right? He has to be talking about me. I mean, well, sure, why not? All right, keep going.
And Haman answered the king, was the man whom the king delighted to honor.
All right, so now Haman's going to answer and says, well, I mean, if it was up to me, you know what I'm saying, for the king, for somebody that the king delighted in, I mean, all right.
Let the royal apparel be brought, which the king useth to wear.
Okay, so now he said, let the royal apparel that the king uses to wear. All right. Uh-huh.
And the horse that the king rideth upon, and the crown royal which is set upon his head.
Okay, so now how about this? So now let that man that you delight in, I mean, let him wear the king's apparel. Let him ride the king's horse, right? And said, and even the crown. Let him wear the crown, right? The royal crown. Mm-hmm. Oh man. Oh my God. Just in case for the people, I just want to give an announcement. My brother Qatar just discovered where Crown Royal got their name from. You understand? Clap it up. The Crown Royal. Yeah, absolutely. So just so now you know, when you see that, when you go to the liquor store, you say, hey, there goes some Crown Royal. Wait a minute. I saw that in the Bible. You understand? I saw that in the black man's book. All right. Most High Christ. So now Haman said, you know what? Let's wear. Yes, please. Let's go ahead and serve the food, the water. Let's go ahead and Haman said, you know what? Let that man wear the king's clothes, ride on the king's horse, even wear the king's crown. You understand? All right, keep going.
And let this apparel and horse be delivered to the hand of one of the king's most noble princes.
Oh man, and then let this be delivered, you understand, to the hand of one of the king's most noble princes. All right, keep going.
That they may array the man withal whom the king delighted to honor. And bring him on horseback through the street of the city.
Man, so not only is he going to, not only does Haman think that this man should wear the king's clothes, have his horse, wear his crown, you understand? He should also be paraded in the streets for everybody to see. Right? Keep going.
And proclaim before him, thus shall it be done to the man whom the king delighted to honor.
Man, now this should be proclaimed in front of everybody, right? So here's the question. Sum this up. So now, coming from Haman, what did Haman, who is already top tier and pretty much the second in command, what did he want to do? What did he want to be?
He wanted to be the king.
He wanted to be king. You understand? Remember how we said how he was bragging, how he had all the money? You understand? He got promoted above all the princes, all the servants. You know what I'm saying? So in the words of Kendrick Lamar, it's not enough. It's not enough. He is not satisfied with what he has. He's such an oppressor that he has to have it all. He has to have everything. You understand? He got to have everything. He's so diabolical and he's so self-centered. He thinks the world, honestly, he really thinks that it revolves around him. He's so in his head that he deserves everything. Understand? We're seeing it right here in the scriptures. And guess what? We are around people like this today. Right. And we have to recognize that And that's why we're in the conditions that we're in now. You know what I'm saying? Not only because, you know what I'm saying, just from history wise, you know what I'm saying, we broke the covenant with the Most High God. You know what I'm saying? But now when we're in the captivity of our oppressor, he believes that we are supposed to serve him. You understand? That everything we do revolves around him. You understand? This is how he is. And not only is it diabolical, but it's also biblical. It's also biblical. You can find it right here. Go ahead.
I just wanted to say, like,
Please.
what you're saying about the heathen is so heavy, and for whatever reason, it just came up to my mind. It's like that's why Bill Paxton on the Bulls and Michael Jordan on the Bulls. Bill Paxton, he was just a 3-point man, like a wing. On the Bulls, he shot like the last game-winning shot. Like the last finals. That's it. But the owner, he didn't want to feel like the owner wanted to feel like he's the reason the Bulls won.
Yes.
And not Jordan.
Yes, absolutely. Very good, very good. That's real heavy because I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Wow. You know, so you're telling me that there was a man who was not even on the level of Jordan, nowhere near Jordan, does not have the iconic status of Jordan, but is an owner of that team that Jordan wanted to be a part of. Diabolical. So now you see here, you also see how the racism still continues. Still continues, understand? It might not be as overt and open, but it's still there. Still there, you understand? That's the covert racism. They just won't say it, but they'll make excuses for why, you understand, you can't be in this position. Right? Very good. Continue on.
Verse 10. Then the king said, Haman, make haste and take the apparel and the horse. Thou hast said, and do even so to Mordecai.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. So now the king says, okay, Haman, you know what? You're absolutely right. That's a great idea. That's a great idea, Haman. And matter of fact, you know what? Make haste. Take that apparel and the horse, as thou hast said it, and give it to Mordecai. Give it to Mordecai, the Jew. Clap that up real quick, you understand? And see, this is also why this king here gets acknowledged. Because the king had compassion. King had compassion, you understand? And he had respect for the Jews.
Right.
He had respect for the Jews. Right? Very good. Keep going.
That sitteth at the king's gate. Let nothing fail of all that thou hast spoken.
And also look at this, right? He says, give it to Mordecai, the Jew. You see how he acknowledged his lineage, his family background. And then he said, that sitteth at the king's gate. So now, what do we know Mordecai to be doing at the king's gate?
Chilling.
Okay. He's not really chilling. Not really chilling right now. What has he been doing? What has Mordecai been doing lately at the king's gate?
Sending messages back and forth.
Sending messages back and forth. What else though? What else?
Get the like fasting, get mourning.
Yep. There we go. He's been fasting. He's been mourning. Right. He's been making himself like he's been making a scene in the public. He's doing this in sackcloth. At the king's gate. Remember now how we said the scripture said earlier how you're not supposed to be doing that at the king's gate. Mordecai the Jew said, F all that. I'm doing it right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do prayer and supplications. I'm going to fast right here for my people at the gate. Right? Very good. Keep going.
Let nothing fail of all that I have spoken. Verse 11. Then took Haman the apparel and the horse, and arrayed Mordecai, and brought him on horseback through the street of the city, and proclaimed before him, thus shall it be done unto the man whom the king delighteth to honor.
Oh man, hey, can you so now the king says, you know what? Give it to this guy right here. And then he doubles down and he says, matter of fact, everything that you said, make sure it happens. Make sure it happens. It should not fail. Don't let it fail. Everything you said that you wanted for this man here, make sure it gets done. And then he sends them out there. Now, can you imagine? Can you imagine? You're saying that this person right here who hates your guts so much now has to come out and acknowledge you and give you respect and give you accreditation. And he has to make it public in front of everybody. He has to dress you up the way that you want to be dressed up in front of everybody. So now Haman has to give Mordecai this, dare we say, this arch nemesis, the one he hates so much. He has to give him the royal garments. He has to bring him the royal horse. He has to give him the crown royal. And he has to place it on his head. He has to do all of this. He has to give it to him. Man, and he hates so much. He hates so much, you understand? Matter of fact, this brings up a precept just to summarize it. You understand? When we hear that the first shall be last and the last shall be first, right? Is what happened to Haman? First shall be last, but now Haman is on the bottom. Haman is now having to serve the servant. He is on the bottom, you understand? He is last. He is last now. This is top tier. You have a man who is top tier, second in the kingdom. And now he has to serve a man who is in sackcloth. He has to serve a man who abased himself and say, you know what? I rent my clothes and I'm going to be bummy as hell for my people. Haman has to serve that guy, somebody he hates. Can you imagine that? And it's such a beautiful thing, right? Because that's you know what? That is what we're praying for. Right. That is what we're working for. You understand? That the people who oppress us, you understand, they will have to serve us. We as the servants will be served by our oppressors, and our oppressors will no longer reign over us. All right? Please.
Go cut. What's that?
Go ahead, Michael. You got a precept? Please.
If I could, I want to bring out Romans chapter 2, verse 11, sir.
All right.
And it reads, "For there is no respect of persons with the Most High." You know what I'm saying? And that's heavy. You know what I mean? I feel like that's on top because he chose a brother low. And it's just like back then, it ain't I say nothing new under the sun. Back then, you know, it's the same thing as now. You look at a brother who, you know, sackcloth is just a brother you can set a low and not even know the Lord can be using that brother. You know,
absolutely. No, clap that up. Clap that up. You understand? Very good. And also here's something as well. So now Mordecai, we're talking about Mordecai, right? Who is trying to essentially who has become like the leader of the Israelites. This man here had the good raiments. He got rid of them.
Right.
Now he's in sackcloth. You understand? He abased himself. He brought himself low. Brought himself low. Understand? Now, can we say that the leaders of today are doing that?
They're not doing it.
They're not doing it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, can you imagine Creflo Dollar not in his suits, but Creflo Dollar say, you know what? I'm gonna go out in knee-high socks, basketball shorts with holes in them, and a t-shirt, and I'm gonna rally with my people. You can't imagine that. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's take it even lower. You can't even imagine Creflo Dollar saying, you know what? I'm going to be homeless with these people right here. I'm going to be homeless with them. You know what? Hey, you suffering right now? You know what? It's cool. I got a blanket. I'm gonna march out here with you. I'm gonna walk with you down these streets. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's go find some food together. Can't imagine Creflo Dollar doing that.
Right. You
You can't see TD Jakes doing that kind of stuff. Understand? But guess what? We know somebody who's like that. Commander YAHANNA is like, let's clap it up for him. You understand? Commander YAHANNA, when you meet Commander YAHANNA, you know what I'm saying? You hear his words. You know what I'm saying? He comes from humble beginnings. Guess what? Just like all of us. He comes from humble beginnings. And guess what? He stays humble. Stays humble. And that's the kind of man that you should be following. That's the kind of man you should have in your life, giving you guidance and direction. You understand? Not somebody who's going to be so pompous and raise themselves up over you.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
And think that if they raise themselves over you, that they're much better than you.
Right.
Right? Because how we were just talking about Creflo Dollar, you understand? Nobody can drive past Creflo Dollar's house. You can't do it. You know how you can see his house? Huh? You need a helicopter. You need Google to see his house. Because guess what? He is separated from everybody else. He's separated. But now this is supposed to be a man of God, somebody who is who you have access to,
right,
to talk to get guidance and wisdom and knowledge. You can't get that. You got to pay for that.
Right.
You understand? But with Commander YAHANNA, all you have to do is come to class.
Right. Right.
That's all you got to do. Right. Just clap that up. That's all you got to do. Just come to class. You understand? Come to the Passover.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Which is going to be in Houston, Texas.
Yes,
you understand? Houston, Texas. Be there. You know what I'm saying? And you can meet Commander YAHANNA. You can meet great men.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just like him. All right? Who will help change your lives. You know what I'm saying? And they're just like the man that we're reading right now, Mordecai. Go ahead, young man Jay. You had something?
Yes, we're holding a precept. I have it last shall be first.
All right, go ahead.
The book of Matthew, chapter 20, verse 16. So the last shall be first, and the first last. For many be called, but few chosen.
That's right. You understand? But now for this context, we're seeing how you understand, like Haman, who is a heathen, but he is like one of the first people. He is over Mordecai. But now we're seeing how Haman, who was over him, is now serving him. He's now serving Mordecai. All right. Very good. Let's continue on.
The book of Esther, chapter 6, verse 12. And Mordecai came again to the king's gate, but Haman hasted to his house mourning and having his head covered.
Oh man. So Haman hastened to his house mourning. Understand? He went and cried in the car. He better go cry in the car. That's what he did. You understand? He said he hasted mourning. You understand? He went crying to the car because he had to serve his mortal enemy. You understand? He had to go serve somebody, you understand, that he wanted to destroy. Serve somebody he wanted to destroy. He wanted to destroy a man of God. But now he has to serve a man of God. You understand? All right. Very good. Keep going.
Verse 13. And Haman told Zeresh, his wife, and all his friends, everything that had befallen him.
Baby, can you believe it? Can you believe it? I'm here. And I gotta serve that Jew. That's how he did it. He went mourning to his wife, to his lady, and then crying that he had to serve his mortal enemy. Go ahead, Marco.
Hey, do I say if I could break that down in today's terms?
Go ahead, please.
He went pillow talking to his wife.
Man, he went pillow talking to the wife. Pillow talking, crying to her. Go ahead.
Then said his wise men and Zeresh, his wife, unto him,
Mm-hmm.
if Mordecai be of the seed of the Jews.
Hold on, real quick. Hey, all right, go ahead.
If Mordecai be of the seed of the Jews, before whom thou hast begun to fall.
All right, hold on now. Remember earlier, his wife and his boys were in his corner. They were supporting him. They gave him suggestions. But now they said, well, I'm sorry, hubby, but looks like this ain't gonna work out the way you want to. It ain't gonna pan out. It ain't gonna pan out. Go ahead. Keep reading.
Thou shalt not prevail against him, but shalt surely fall before him.
Baby, you know what? I think this is a wash. This is a wash. You know what I'm saying? But then see, here's something else. They didn't acknowledge who he was before. The wife and his men, his boys, they didn't acknowledge that. But now they're saying, oh yeah, but now they find out. Wait a minute. Hold on. Who is he? What's his background? What's his pedigree? Oh, if Mordecai be a seed of the Jews. That's all they had to say. They just say, hey, if he's from this family right here, more than likely it's a wash. You can't even touch him. Let it go. Let it go. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of reputation that we want to have.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of reputation. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. That's a brother over there. You understand? Hold on. You trying to mess with my man Michael Lott? Oh, what? Wait a minute. Hold on. What camp is he in? Oh, he's a I.S.U.P.K. Yeah. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Don't mess with him.
Right.
It ain't gonna work out. You might get what you want, but you might not want what you get.
Right.
You understand? That's how we have to be. That's the kind of reputation that the I.S.U.P.K. has.
Right.
Don't mess with those brothers.
Right.
Oh, those are the brothers in all black? Yeah. Water. Just leave them be. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? We want that reputation for every black, Latino, and Native Indian. We want it for all of our people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, hey, that's Tribal Gad over there. Oh yeah, that's a Native Indian. Hold on, wait. Who's that brother? Javier? Oh, he's Puerto Rican? Yeah, leave him alone. Don't mess with him. Oh, that's Jose? Oh, that's the Mexican? That we doing the roofs? Yeah, leave him be. Leave him be. Don't even touch him. Leave him alone. That's the kind of reputation we want to have. Understand? We can have that if we serve the Most High God and obey our laws, statutes, and commandments. Right? Very good. Keep going.
Verse 14. And while they were yet talking with him, came the king's family and hasted to bring Haman unto the banquet that Esther had prepared.
So now while he's doing all this crying and everything, now, hey, it's time for the banquet. It's time for the banquet. All right. Now he gotta save face, you understand? And get himself together. All right, very good. Chapter 7. We're almost done. We're halfway there, y'all.
Oh God. So the king Haman came to the banquet.
Okay, so hold on. Let's read this, right? So now the king and Haman came to the banquet with Esther and the queen now. So now, Haman is back to feeling himself, you know what I'm saying? He got VIP status, right? And it's just him and the queen. Keep going.
Verse 2. And the king said again unto Esther on the second day at the banquet of wine, what is thy petition, Queen Esther?
Mm-hmm.
And it shall be granted thee. And what is thy request?
All right. So now she had a request first. You understand? To hold a banquet. You know what I'm saying? A 2-day banquet. So now this is the second day of it, right? But now the king, you know, he's talking to her. He's so in love. Hey, baby. Hey. So now I heard your request the first time. What's your request now? What can I do for you now? Right? Keep going.
And it shall be performed even to half of the kingdom.
All right. Keep going. So that's gonna be performed even to at least half the kingdom. Keep going.
Then Esther the queen answered and said, if I have found favor in thy sight, O king, and if it please the king, let my life be given me at my petition.
Okay, so now she's getting serious. Now she's getting serious. You understand? Hey, king, if it please you, if I Salaki, if I may, and even I'm willing to go so far. Hey, let my life be given at my petition. I'm putting my life on this one, sir. I'm putting my life on this one, baby. Right? And remember the verse that we read earlier, the precept, right? To what? Be wise as a serpent and harmless as the dove. Right? Keep going.
And my people at my request. Verse 4. For we are sold. I and my people.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Now the queen is putting her life on the line because now she's giving her background. The king wasn't worried about it before. He just said, man, this is a nice, beautiful thing right here. Look at this tasty woman right here who's so subtle and peaceful. You understand? I don't care where she's from. I want that. I got to have her. Right? Now, things are, getting real serious for Esther. Now she's putting her life on the line. Say, hey, sir, baby, my people, me and my people have been sold. All right, keep going.
To be destroyed, to be slain, and to perish. But if we had been sold for bondmen and bondwomen, I had held my tongue, although the enemy could not countervail the king's damage.
Man. She said, hey, we have been sold. There is a bounty. Not only are we servants in your kingdom now, but there is a bounty on our head. There is a bounty on all my people. My people, and guess what? And me. And me. You know what I'm saying? Your queen. There's a bounty. Hey, can you imagine, Marco? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? Like if you were that dude, and suddenly now there is a bounty on your lady.
Man, nice. So that's a rough one.
There's a bounty on your lady. Just imagine that. So now, if you love this woman, right? Because what did Officer Nakash say? From the words of Command YAHANNA, you have to not only feed the flock, but you have to protect the flock. Right? So now the king is like, this don't sound so good. My mind's going. But I'm listening though. Keep going.
Now God respond. Then the king Osiris answered and said unto the queen, who is he? And where is he? That durst presume in his heart to do so.
Wow, see that? Feed the flock and protect the flock. Now the king is like, he's really going into husband mode, man mode. You understand? He said, yo, hey, there's a bounty on your head? Who said this? Right? Who gonna do that? Right. Oh no, not in my house. Not in my house. Man, the king pretty much said, man, I wish a nigga would.
Right.
Try to put hands on my lady.
Right.
Right? Keep going.
And Esther said, the adversary and enemy is this wicked Haman.
Ooh. You see that? Flipped it. Right. Remember now. Remember that verse we read? Wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. She got him. She got him. And all she did, She was very nice, soft, and subtle.
Okay.
She didn't do it all manly and everything like that.
Okay.
But here's something I want you to see what else she did. Let's keep going though.
Then Haman was afraid before the king and the queen.
Uh-huh.
And the king, arising from the banquet of wine in his wrath, went into the palace.
Oh man. Now the king is upset. Said, man, I need some air, man. I gotta get out here, man. Get from as my brother Ryzen, man, get from around me, man. Get from around here. I don't want to deal with this right now, man. No, we out of here. Right? Keep going.
And Haman stood up to make request for his life to Esther, the queen.
Okay, so now Haman is upset. And he's talking to Esther. He's talking to Esther about this. I mean, you would think that he's going to talk to the king. I mean, right, he's second tier. He's top tier, right? He's that dude. Well, real quick, Esther had a problem. What did Esther do? And this is for my sisters. But this is for my sister to think about. But I'm asking my brothers, what did Esther do? She had a problem. She had a problem. She talked about it. There's a bounty on my there's a bounty on my head. There's a bounty on my people. What did she do? Go ahead, Michael.
Is it she fed the people, protect the people?
Not yet. But what did she do essentially though? Ra?
I was trying to find the precept, but just to paraphrase, she won her husband by a conversation.
She did. She did. That's good. I'll take that. Clap that up. Clap that up. She won her husband by conversation. She took it to her husband. That's what she did. She had a problem. She took it to her man.
Right.
She didn't go gossiping and everything like that. She didn't go find somebody else. She took the problem to her man first. That's the first and the only option. Sisters, you have a problem, take it to your man. Take it to your husband. You know what I'm saying? Don't take it to your colleagues at work. That's a good lesson. They're not trying to help you. They're trying to hurt you. But if you take it to your husband, and you take it to your husband with kind and soft words so that he can hear you. Don't come off being all so demanding and expecting for him to make it to just solve it instantly. Give him some time. And then you'll see what he can do for you. All right, very good. Keep going.
God. For he saw that there was evil determined against somebody.
Okay, and also, now, remember, Haman is afraid. Haman is second tier. It's top tier. But he's going to Esther. He's going to Esther. So now, what is Haman doing? What is Haman doing?
Pleading for his life.
He's pleading for his life. But also, what else is he doing?
Humbling.
What else is he doing? Yeah, he's humbling himself. What else is he doing? Who's he talking to? He got a problem. He got a problem with the king because the king is upset. He's begging Esther. He's talking to Esther. Now the king has a problem with him. King has a problem with him. He's taking it to Esther. He's taking it to Esther. You understand? She has the power of influence, right? So now he's thinking he's trying to go to the weaker vessel. You see that? He's trying to go to the weaker vessel. He's trying to manipulate her, trying to convince her. Hey, it was just a mistake. Come on, man. You know your husband loves you. Come on, man. Hey, man, you can end this. We ain't got to do all this. Instead of just talking man to man to the husband. See what I'm saying? Keep going.
Book of Esther, chapter 7, verse 8. Then the king returned out of the palace garden in the place of the banquet of wine. And Haman was fallen upon the bed wherein Esther was.
Oh my God. So now First, Haman chases after Esther, trying to convince her. Somehow they end up falling on a bed. Esther's like, man, hey, get away from me. Hey, I'm not trying to talk to you. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. But Haman's like, he is so determined. He's so self-centered. No, oh no, you're gonna listen to me. No. Come on now, my life's on the line. I mean, yeah, I was trying to kill your people, but my life is on the line. You see? My life is on the line now. I need your help. I need your help. Go ahead, Qatar.
Quick comment. He's so out of touch with reality.
Give him a hand. Exactly. That's how we want you to see how our pressure moves. He's out of touch with reality because he thinks reality revolves around him. Right? Very good. Keep going.
Then said the king, will he force the queen also before me in the house?
Man. So now the king comes back and says, man. So not only will he try to put a bounty out on my lady, but this man has the nerve, the audacity, the unmitigated gall to disrespect me like this. This is wild. And you're going to try to violate my woman in my house? Keep going.
As the word went out of the king's mouth, they covered Haman's face.
Man, when they heard this, you know what they said? In the words of a comedian, Will Miller, pack him up. Pack him up.
Right.
Cover his face up, man. Hey, get him up out of here.
Right.
I ain't even trying to hear nothing he got to say. You understand? Keep going.
Verse 9. And Harbonah, one of the chamberlains, said before the king, behold also the gallows 50 cubits high, which Haman made for Mordecai, who had spoken good for the king, standing in the house of Haman. Then the king said, hang him thereon.
Wow, now this is interesting. Now, remember how we read that Haman had a suggestion from his lady and his friends to build some gallows to hang Mordecai. Right? Now we're seeing something else. So now real quick, let's go to let's look at another precept. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 54, verse 17. You like that? Most High Christ. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 54, verse 17.
Come. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 54, verse 17. No weapon.
What?
No weapon.
What?
No weapon. That is formed against thee.
All right.
Shall prosper.
Now look at this. Now, no weapon that is formed against me shall prosper. Now, Haman has some gallows for Mordecai simply because he would not acknowledge him. He would not stand for him. He would not give him the respect that he thought he deserved. Keep going.
And every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment.
Now, didn't Haman say that these people earlier, they're trying to cause division? They don't follow your laws. Matter of fact, they think their laws are better than your laws, King. They are a public display of disrespect. Matter of fact, I think they're going to try to cause a mutiny in the kingdom, King. I think we should get rid of them. And remember now, the king said, you know what? I think you're right. Whoever these people are, whoever they are, get rid of them. Matter of fact, here's my signet. Here's my ring. So you can sign the decree. And here's the money for the bounty as well. Right? Keep going.
And every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment, thou shalt condemn.
Now, whose tongue was trying to condemn Mordecai? Haman.
Right.
Haman was trying to condemn Mordecai just by talking about it. But keep going.
This is the heritage of the servant of the Lord and their righteousness.
Now, here's very good now, but here's the heritage. Here is the history that we're reading. That we're going to have enemies. that will speak against us. We're going to have enemies that are going to plot against us. Understand? But if we stay with God, God will stay with us.
That's right.
Understand? Thank you. Most High in Christ. God will stay with us. Understand? And He will take care of our enemies. We don't have to raise a finger.
Right.
I didn't see anything that Mordecai raised a sword, right? Matter of fact, I don't even see Esther, who was queen, gather any soldiers. They didn't do that. But they depended on the strength and the power of the Most High God. That's what they did. All right? Go ahead, Michael.
It's like I said, I was going to say, like, she didn't try to change the system from within and let a whole bunch of crooked police officers and lawyers have sex with her. You know what I'm saying? And just do away with it. You know?
I like that as well. You're right. That's right. Very good. Very good. She stayed who she was. That's right. She did not conform. Very good. Very good. All right. Keep going. We're back in Esther.
God. Book of Esther, chapter 7, verse 10.
Mm-hmm.
So they hanged Haman on the gallows that he had prepared for Mordecai.
Wow. Clap that up. Clap that up.
Right.
Saying. Clap that up. We're seeing here that this man here that prepared these gallows to hang him, he was hung himself. Now this is really what you hear as a so-called karma. You know what I'm saying? Right. This is the works. This is the works that he put in place. These are the kind of seeds that he was sowing. You know what I'm saying? Seeds of destruction, but they ended up destroying him. Right? Very good. Very good. They could finish out that verse.
Oh God. Then was the king's wrath pacified.
It was the king's wrath pacified. Knowing now that the man who had the bounty on his own queen, you understand, was no more. Now he's pacified. Now he's not angry anymore. Right? Very good. Keep going.
Chapter 8, verse 1. On that day did the king Ahasuerus give the house of Haman, the Jews' enemy, unto Esther the queen.
Mm-hmm.
And Mordecai came before the king, for Esther had told what he was unto her.
All right, very good. Keep going.
And the king took off his ring, which he had taken from Haman, and gave it unto Mordecai. And Esther set Mordecai over the house of Haman.
Wow. So not only was Haman hung on his own weapon of destruction, now the ring that was given him by the king is now given to Mordecai. And then it says what? And Esther set Mordecai over the house of Haman. So now it sounds like what? Mordecai not only got his life, but also got Haman's position. He's over his house. Keep going.
Verse 3. And Esther spake yet again before the king, and fell down at his feet, and besought him with tears to put away the mischief of Haman the Agagite.
Oh my Lord. Okay. So now remember how we talked about that cheat code? You understand that you ask for nothing and you get everything?
Right.
You don't come in all demanding and entitled. But now look at her. She just comes in. Now she comes in all so soft and subtle, but now she just falls all out and crying in front of her husband. Cries at his feet. You understand? And then what she asked for?
And his device that he had devised against the Jews.
Okay, so now she cried in front of her husband, and she said she wants to put away the mischief of Haman the Agagite. Now remember, Haman's already been hung. He's gone. But she said she wants to put away the mischief of him, right? And his device that was devised against the Jews. She wants to end everything.
Right.
Keep going.
Then the king held out the golden scepter toward Esther.
Mm-hmm.
So Esther arose and stood before the king.
That's right.
And said, if it please the king.
There go Esther again. There go Esther again, sisters, with those soft words. Those soft words and think, oh, baby, hey, if it please the king. Keep going.
And if I have found favor in his sight.
Oh, wait, then she doubles down and says, oh, if I found favor in your sight. All right.
And the things seem right before the king.
Mm-hmm. And then she triples down before the king. If it seems right before you. All right.
And I be pleasing in his eyes.
Oh my Lord. You see how submissive this woman is? See how submissive she is? She has given everything of her to him, to her husband. Sisters, this is how you have to be to your husband. This is how you have to be to your man. And it's okay. It's okay to be completely into your man. It's okay to be completely vulnerable to your man. It's all right. It doesn't mean that he's controlling. It means that you trust him to lead.
Right.
Trust him to lead. Right? Very good. Keep going.
Let it be written to reverse the letters devised by Haman, the son of Hammedatha.
All right. So see that too? Esther didn't forget. Yeah, Haman's gone. But we still got that bounty that we got to deal with. We still got things to talk about. All right. Very good. Keep going.
Hammedatha the Agagite, which wrote to destroy the Jews, which are in all the king's provinces.
That's right. Remember how far the provinces stretched. We're talking about almost 130 provinces, 130 cities. You understand? This kingdom was stretched far and wide. All right. So now everybody in this kingdom knows that the day is coming where this purge is legal and all the Jews can be destroyed. Keep going.
Verse 6. For how can I endure to see the evil that shall come unto my people?
That's right. You see the reality check? She said, hey, I might be the queen, but I cannot stand to know that my people will be destroyed. All right. This is also how we have to be. We see this power and influence. We see the status. It is a responsibility. It's not just ours alone. We're actually sharing it with our whole family. Keep going.
Or how can I endure to see the destruction of my kindred?
Right.
Then the king Ahasuerus said unto Esther, the queen, and to Mordecai the Jew, behold, I have given Esther the house of Haman, and him they have hanged upon the gallows.
That's right.
Because he laid his hand upon the Jews.
That's right. Very good. Keep going.
Write ye also for the Jews, as it liketh you, and the king's name, and seal it with the king's ring, or the writing which is written in the king's name, and sealed with the king's ring. May no man reverse.
All right. So then he says, you know what, baby? I understand. I understand that everything that you went through. As a matter of fact, here's my ring. Write out your decree. Write it however you see fit to end the destruction of your people. However you see fit. As a matter of fact, here's my ring so you can make it official so that no man can say this ain't official. And no man can stop whatever decree you set. Keep going.
Verse 9. Then were the king's scribe called at that time in the third month, that is, the month Sivan, on the 23rd day thereof.
All right.
And it was written according to all that Mordecai commanded unto the Jews, and to the lieutenants, and the deputies and rulers of the provinces which are from India unto Ethiopia, and 127 provinces, unto every province according to the writing thereof.
All right.
And unto every people after their language, and to the Jews according to their writing, and according to their language. And he wrote in the king Ahasuerus' name, and sealed it with the king's ring, and sent the letters by post on horseback, and riders on mules, camels, and young dromedaries. Verse 11.
Keep going.
Whereas the king granted the Jews were which were in every city to gather themselves together and to stand for their life, to destroy, to slay,
hold on, to what?
to destroy,
Uh-huh.
to slay,
Yep.
and to cause to perish
All right.
all the power of the people and province that would assault them.
Okay, cool. So now Esther came back and said, you know what, and got with Mordecai, let's write a whole nother decree. So now for everybody who was ready to get rid of the Jews, now the Jews have permission to get rid of them. They have permission to defend themselves and get rid of everybody else who's in opposition to them. Right? Keep going.
Both little ones.
Oh, wait. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. They said the little ones. Little ones. Which is interesting because in America, you know, the little oppressors are taught at a very early age to hunt animals and also disrespect blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians. So now just imagine that. You had the decree where you can even get rid of the little ones. You can get rid, you know, you can get rid of little Billy. You can get rid of the little problem child. You wouldn't have to worry about Dennis the Menace. You understand? Because it's legal. Keep going.
Both little ones and women.
Uh-huh.
And to take the spoil of them for prey.
That's right. Very good. All right. Very good. All right. Let's go down. Let's get down to verse 16.
Book of Esther, chapter 8, verse 16.
All right.
The Jews had light and gladness and joy and honor.
You see that? They had light, joy, gladness, and honor. You understand? Because they got recognized. They have accreditation, right? And so now they're happy because now guess what? They can get rid of their oppressors, right? Does it sound like that? Matter of fact, that reminds me of scripture. That's Naquan. Look it up for me real quick. I think it's in Psalms 137. I think you know what I want. Happy will be the day. Let's look at that real quick. All right. We're almost done, y'all. We're almost done. Uh-huh. Let's get it quickly now. I need it quickly. All right. No sweat. Uh-huh.
This book of Psalm, chapter 137 and verse 9.
Uh-huh.
Happy
what?
Shall he be.
Oh, to say what?
Happy.
Happy. Happy will be the day. Uh-huh.
Shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones.
That's the little ones against the stones.
Happy.
Happy. Happy. You understand? Now that's gonna be that. Now see, hey, that never. And then the song that says, "Oh, happy day." Look at that. Look at God. And it's guess what? It's right there in the Bible. It's right there in the Bible. You understand?
You want to read that precept again out of one?
Sure. No. Go ahead, please.
Book of Psalm, chapter 137 and verse 9. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stone.
That's right. Absolutely. There's going to come a time where we will be happy that we can do that. But of course, we cannot have this day until we all come together as a people. And we come together as a people under the Most High God. All right. Very good. We're almost done. Finish strong. Verse 17.
Come, verse 17. And in every province and in every city, whithersoever the king's commandment and his decree came, the Jews had joy and gladness,
right?
A feast and a good day.
That's right.
And many of the people of the land became Jews.
Oh.
For the fear of the Jews.
There you go, right there. Now they became Jews. Now, how did they become Jews? They started following after them. They followed after them because you know what? Hey, these people are in charge now. So now, these people who were servants, now they're the boss. Whatever you want to do. Oh, I should. So you're saying I shouldn't eat pork? Okay, no sweat. I ain't gonna eat pork no more. You said I need to give up all these foods? All right, sure thing. I can do that. I can do that. No sweat. I mean, if that's gonna save my life, absolutely,
Right.
I'll do it. That's how it's gonna be. You understand? Because we will be in rulership when Christ returns. And all these people who are not Jews will become Jews. They're going to listen to us. They're going to listen to Christ and the Most High God. Go ahead, young man Jay.
Question out of one.
Answer.
So in this context, became Jews will be the people following the way.
Yes, they followed them. Yes. Now you can say they converted. They converted. All right. Very good. But again, these people are not Jews because you just cannot become a Jew. You have to be born a Jew. Right? Very good. Very good. All right. Let's keep going. We're almost done. Chapter 9.
Book of Esther, chapter 9, verse 1. Now in the 12th month, that is the month of Adar, on the 13th day of the same, when the king's commandment and his decree drew near to be put in execution, in the day that the enemy of the Jews hoped to have power over them.
That's right. Keep going.
Thought it was turned to the contrary, that the Jews had rule over them, that hated them.
That's right. Yeah. No, it was on the contrary. Keep going.
The Jews gathered themselves together in their cities throughout all the provinces of the king Ahasuerus to lay hand on such as thought they were hurt. And no man could withstand them.
All right.
For the fear of them fell upon all people.
All right. Good.
And all the rulers of the provinces, and the lieutenants, and the deputies, and officers of the king,
right,
helped the Jews, because the fear of Mordecai fell upon them.
Wow. Now you see that? Now the people who were going to try to kill them, they got destroyed. They even had support. It wasn't just Jews. It was the king's men as well. Because they realized, yeah, we're in the wrong. We need to help these people. Right? And then it says what? Because the fear of Mordecai fell upon them. This man of God, this leader of the people. You understand? Who didn't back down, who did not sell out.
Right.
This is a true leader. He did not sell out.
Right.
You understand? He stuck with his people. Right? Very good. Okay, let's go down to verse 5.
Come. Verse 5. Thus the Jews smote all their enemies with the stroke of the sword.
That's right.
And slaughtered and destruction, and did what they would unto those that hated them.
Oh my God. And did unto those that hated them. You understand? They had the sword, they had rocks. Hey, they took them boys out. Now, here is where you can see where love conquers hate. Because it's love for your people. It's love for the Most High God. And you can conquer the hate of your enemies. Right? Very good. Very good. Now let's get down to our verse 12.
The book of Esther, chapter 9, verse 12. And the king said unto Esther the queen, the Jews have slain and destroyed 500 men in Shushan the palace, and the 10 sons of Haman.
Oh, wow. Remember how she wanted to get rid of the mischief of Haman? Now even the sons are gone. Now Haman's whole legacy has been extinguished from this earth. You understand? All because of subtleness and submissiveness. Right? Keep going.
What have they done in the rest of the king's provinces? Now what is thy petition? And it shall be granted thee.
And then he said, hey, baby, well, hey, it's already done. What else do you want, baby? What else do you need? What else can I get for you? Keep going.
Or what is thy request further? And it shall be done. Then said Esther, if it please the king, let it be granted to the Jews which are in Shushan to do tomorrow, also according to this day's decree.
Wow.
And let Haman's 10 sons be hanged upon the gallows.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh man, so subtle and peaceful, and now you're able to destroy a whole legacy in the very same way that they want to destroy you.
Right.
You see, and see this is good because we're seeing here in the scriptures against our enemy that we do not have to lift the finger. They always want to say that, oh, the blacks, Latinos, and Indians, they're the crazy ones, they're the violent ones, they're the savages. You understand? But we're seeing that we're able to fight against our enemies with the hand of God.
Right.
We don't have to lift a finger. But now, if the Most High gives us a sword, the Most High in Christ. You understand? But it's not our first option. Our first option is the Most High God. Right? Very good. Very good. All right. Let's skip down to verse 20.
Book of Esther, chapter 9, verse 20. And Mordecai wrote these things and sent letters unto all the Jews that were in all the provinces of Ahasuerus,
all right,
both night and far.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 21.
Yep.
To establish this among them, that they should keep the 14th day of the month Adar and 15th day of the same yearly.
All right. So now we're getting down to, after all that, now they say, you know what? Let's even put a decree that our people remember this day. Don't forget this day, because we could have been extinguished. We could have been delivered into the hands of our enemies. But through the grace of God, and we had a sister who remembered her people. And she remembered that she was in a position of power, but also responsibility. And she didn't forget where she came from. And she didn't forget who she was. And she helped save her people. Right? Very good. Keep going.
Go on, verse 22. As the days wherein the Jews rested from their enemies,
Mm-hmm.
and the month which was turned unto them from sorrow to joy, and from mourning into a good day, that they should make them days of feasting and joy, and of seeding portions one to another, and gifts to the poor. And the Jews undertook to do as they had begun.
Very good. Very good. All right, let's skip down. Let's go to verse 27.
Verse 27. The Jews ordained and took upon them, and upon their seed, and upon all such as joined themselves unto them, so as it should not fail, that they would keep these 2 days according to their writing, and according to their appointed time every year.
That's right.
And that these days should be remembered and kept throughout every generation.
There you go. Throughout every generation.
Every family.
Every family. We should know this. They should know this at the Feast of Purim. Purim is very important, because now this here is Black history.
Right.
This here is Latino, Native Indian history.
Right.
This is our people history. And also, this is a history that's not spoken of in the Bible. Excuse me, in the Christian church at all. They don't even touch on it. Understand? Keep going.
Every family, every province, and every city, and that these days of Purim should not fail from among the Jews.
Right. Very good.
Nor memorial of the parish from their seed.
Very good. All right.
After the queen, the daughter of Abihail, and Mordecai the Jew wrote with all authority to confirm this second letter of Purim.
Very good. All right, let's go down to chapter 10. We're almost done.
Oh God. Chapter 10, verse 1.
Yep.
And the king Ahasuerus laid a tribute upon the land and upon the isles of the sea, and all the acts of his power and his might, and the declaration of greatness of Mordecai, whereunto the king advanced him. Are they not written in the book of the Chronicles of the kings of Media and Persia?
All right, so now you see this here. This Jew, this Israelite, was such a great leader that he's written even in the books of the heathens. His records are there with the heathens. You know what I'm saying? He was so great because he put his life on the line for his people. He loved them. He didn't sell out. Keep going.
Oh God. Verse 3. But Mordecai the Jew was next unto King Ahasuerus, and great among the Jews.
All right.
And accepted of the multitude of his brethren, seeking the wealth of his people.
Hold on, real quick. He sought the wealth of who?
His people.
Of his people.
Right.
Not for himself. Not for himself. He sought the wealth of his people, the well-being of his people,
right?
The survival of his people,
right?
Not for riches. All right? Which is the complete opposite of what these Christian pastors are doing today. All these pastors are seeking for wealth, riches, and power. Mordecai wasn't about that at all. Mordecai was about serving the Most High God and also serving his people, serving his brother and sister, so they could serve the Most High God as well. Finish strong.
And speaking peace to all his seed.
Look at that as well. Speaking peace to his seed, his family.
Right.
And you see here, this is what we are. We're family. Blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians. We're family. We're peoples. You're my brother. You're my sister. We shouldn't be fighting against each other. You are not my enemy. They are my enemy.
Right.
They are our enemy.
That's right.
And we need to come together so that we can fight against them. We need to come together so the Most High can fight for us.
Right.
And then guess what? We'll have rulership. We'll have rulership. And they'll be writing stories about us. They'll be singing songs about us. And we will have eternal life through the Most High God in Christ. All right? Most High in Christ. Clap it up. Excellent. Real quick, you know what I'm saying? I just want to say the water to all the men, all the brothers who came to class tonight, all the sisters who came out, saying the water. We really appreciate y'all for this Feast of Purim. Feast of Purim, you understand? Excellent. And also, don't forget, in April, the first weekend of April is Passover. There you go. That's right. It's going down. You understand? In Houston, Texas. Make sure you pay your Passover fee. Make sure you get your rooms. You understand? And make sure that you are in the building. You understand? To have a good time with your brothers, with your sisters. You understand? Under the Most High and Christ. All right? And with that, we'll say Amajam for the brothers. And declare with a courteous salute. All right. In Israel. Aman Shabbat. Aman. Right. What we just said in Hebrew to English, in the Most High in the name of Christ, bless you. Got your baton, hands down. Sorry, turn to the sisters. Sisters, Amajam. Take the stand. Give a credit salute for the sisters online and in the building. In Israel, Aman Shabbat. Amajam. Right. Yahweh Shabbat Allah by Shib Yahshai. Very good. What we just said in the Hebrew and English. May the Most High watch over you in the name of Christ. Yeah, your matah, hands down. Class dismissed. That's right.
Hey, Shalom, Lord Christ. It's Officer 5000 Jeremiah, the camp leader of Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm here to invite you, Blacks, Hispanic, and Native American Indian people, to the I.S.U.P.K. 57 annual Passover, hosted by Commanding General YAHANNA, the leader of this nation, Saturday, April 4th, at the BH Ranch, Houston, Texas. Shalom.
Purim Yashala! Purim Yashala! Purim Yashala! Purim Yashala! Be there.